Guys, we are here with Mac this afternoon. Mac and I are working on his loose leash healing right now, taking a little walk this afternoon. As you can see, he's doing a great job. We are heading up towards the street so that we can work around some louder vehicles. He tends to get nervous around things like garbage trucks, school buses, and since it's right after school time, we figured we would come up here, probably catch a school bus or so. As you can see, he's doing a great job. Mac has really never had the opportunity to learn how to walk with no pressure on the leash. And once he learned what pressure meant, you can see, let me get his leash position properly since my big head boy over here. Alright, now that he understands that pressure, Mac, good boy, means go into a calmer state of mind, and then pressure releases. It's a lot easier for him to follow me as a handler and have a way for me to give him some guidance on walks by just giving him little taps on the leash to communicate, pay attention, or calm down. As you saw, he got up right there, gave him a little tap, and he just sat right back down. So we have a truck coming, just a regular truck, nothing special, but that's okay. Even just learning that he doesn't need to get spooked by loud things going past him is an improvement. So that's a really good thing for him. Anything we can do to build confidence for Mac is going to be great. You can see now he's trying to get back to the house. So that's the kind of behavior that we're not going to allow. We're not going to allow him start going forward all of a sudden. I just gave him a pop, right? And now his leash isn't centered on any pressure points right now. So we have to make sure that it stays up, good boy, buddy, that it stays up nice and high. And Mac's not going to be able to go very far, especially with this summer weather we have coming up. It's not going to be healthy for him. He has a very hard time breathing. He is a flat-faced breed. It's just normal. So, don't try and push him to the limit. They can easily get dehydrated and get heat exhaustion because they just can't breathe properly. So, even right there, I gave him a couple pops and he wasn't quite slowing down. When we're going towards the house, he's trying to get excited and start pulling, right? So, same idea. If he's going to go that way and he's not listening to my pops, I'm going to turn, come on, buddy, and go back this way. Now, the reason he's trying to go away from this is because this is something, oh, perfect, here's a school bus. Okay, so we're going to do a sit. Mac, good boy, Mac, sit. Good boy, yes. Good job, right? So perfect, the school bus. And he's going to stop right here, too. Which is great. Come on, Mac. Good job, babes. So I'm not pulling him. It's nice and loose. Good boy, Mac. Good boy. There's also another loud truck right here. So, like I said, good timing. So this is great. Okay. He's kind of just learning, and that's awesome because the school bus stops, and now the big truck had to stop. Yes. Good boy. Good job. Good boy. Good job, Mac. That was so good, buddy. Yeah. So when you give into that where he tries to pull and run away from it, you're telling him that that is the behavior that is acceptable. And that's what he's going to keep continuing to do unless we give him another option, right? He was able to sit through that. And if I had let him pull away in fear, yeah, he would have easily done that. But as you could see, I'll show you right now. I can still let him pull me, right? And he's a terrible walker, right? But he's actually not, because what I'm showing him right there is that when there's pressure, I move forward. And that's the only time with me he's ever been allowed to do that, just to demonstrate that right there. Other than that, I do that. I give pop and release to communicate, no, we only move when it's off. So it has to be a quick pressure on and off. The off is so important, right? So then we're also going to start going slow. If you try and go fast to get to the same pace as your dog, then you're just trying to play a game of beat them and get in front of them. And that's not the point of healing at all, right? So if he's trying to do that, I'm going to go this way. And now he's behind me. I'm not going to pull him. Come on, Mac. Good boy. Come on, buddy. Good job. Yeah. Motorcycle came by. Alright, so that's more what we're looking for, right? And I can turn. But if you just keep going in a straight line, see, he's going to try and just keep going straight ahead. Then we're going to take a while to get back to the house because I'm going to stop every time he gets there. If you give up and you're just like, screw it, don't go too far away from the house in the beginning because you have to work on that initial him being excited to get back to the house. And if you're really far away from the house, this is going to be exhausting for him. Now, I live on a dead end. I'm all the way at the end. So this alone is going to be a little bit of a hike for him because he's super excited right now. And he's trying to pull back